And you're going to do that by getting something behind something, getting your energy behind a purpose. Your theme, okay, it's kind of like Unity, but a little bit different. I'm reminded of a story, and I think it's a story about Intuit, right? A company that we've recently acquired, or are trying to acquire, or whatever. And they decided that their software was too hard to use, and that they wanted people to be ready to use it, or they want people to be profitably, happily using their software within 10 minutes. Within 10 minutes of popping it in the machine. And so, I believe it was Scott Cook, told everybody, go out into the stores, follow the customers home. Find out what it takes to make this software easier to use. So, away they go. Boy, they follow the software home, and they're with Margaret, and she's all excited about how she's going to keep books. She's got some new resolution about keeping her budget and everything, and how it's going to feed into her tax program. She's got a brand new computer. She plugs in the disk, and then it goes like some really bizarre setup thing. You know, did you want to use int 64 or int 12? You know, or so. I want to balance my books. Can you make it balance my books? Right? So they go, software, you know, setup sucks. Setup's a loser. Right? And they go through the first few menus and they run into stuff like that. And they're just humiliated. Right? And so they go back and they start taking it down from 60 minutes, right, to 50 minutes, 40, 20, 10 minutes. They now got it to be 10 minutes. And they just clobbered Microsoft in this business because they had a purpose. We were selling a financial package. I don't know anything about Microsoft Money stuff, so I probably shouldn't comment on it, but it seemed to me, as a layperson, that we were selling a software package that did accounting, and they were selling instant gratification. Which one do you want? Duh. Have your idea, your dominant idea, have it be vivid. Make one thing in every piece of software package totally vivid. This is like the Excel guys, right? They said, what are people using Excel for? They went out and did studies, and they came back and they go, well, people want to type in about 6 or 8 numbers, and then they make a chart. That's not so hard. Why don't we make that just incredibly easy? We'll give them 3D charts, we'll give them color charts, we'll give them charts going every which way, just at the push of a button. And so they did that, right? And so now, no matter how bad the rest of the product is, and I did not say it was bad, and I'm generalizing. No matter how bad the rest of the product is, if you want to type in 6, 8 numbers and make a chart, that's the product to use, right? You can do something with it, for sure. It's a slam dunk. And so what happens then is, instead of everything sucks, everything less 1 sucks. This is big improvement. This is enough to mark the difference between whether you will write a check for the thing or not, right? Well, it sucks mostly, but that one thing, which is what I want to do anyway, I'll pay for it. Make it surpassingly clear. I love that phrase, surpassing clarity. Just make it so clear. It's not that hard. You just got to want to do it. You got a checklist against it. Is this utterly clear? Eliminate competing values. If you have 2 people on the team that are headstrong and are competing about which way the product goes, guess what? The product goes 2 ways, just like the people. In fact, team is one of my rules, which I haven't updated. Team equals software. Team and software are the same thing. If your software is slow, overburdened with architecture, go find the slow parts of the team. Go find the parts that are overburdened with process. If your software, or if your team is, I can't think of an example. You get the point. The point is that everything you need to know about the team is expressed in the software. And everything you need to know about the software is embodied in the team. And whenever you're trying to diagnose a situation, look at both the software and go, oh, I see. Then go over and look at the team and go, oh, there too. right? Find the analogous thing. I was sitting through the talk on usability, and I wanted to just race up and applaud and go, yeah, you got it. Make the software useful. You know, just focus on that. Make it useful. Useful and usable, very close. It's not going to be useful if it isn't usable. Intensify cognition. Use foreshadowing in the product. Have different things have different weights. Have your product come to a climax, right? It's a work of art. Have it climactic in some important way, like, now comes my chart. Right? That's how people are feeling when they're using it. I know you laugh, and I'm glad that, I'm able to tickle your funny bone. And I'm not sure why it's funny. It is. But I guess it's because we don't really think of the obvious things we should be doing.